Biological woman had the shock of her life when she was changing in the locker room of a Gold's Gym in LA. LA-based singer-songwriter Tish Hyman shockingly had her membership to the gym revoked after she called out a transgender woman for being in the women's changing room.
I don't know about you, but I'd be pretty appalled if a grown man came into the same space as me while I'm changing, while I'm naked, while I'm vulnerable, and decided, hey, this is my space too. You give these people an inch and they take it 100 miles, and they have been for the last how many years? It's ridiculous. We are in an era in America where men can pretend that they're women and invade women's spaces to violate them, to assault them. It's just another way of, one, disrespecting women, and two, getting themselves in a position to assault a woman. So I have Sky News right here. They're gonna cover it a little bit. We'll talk about it. And then, of course, I'm gonna pull up Joey Swole because I love the way he covers videos.
Biological woman had the shock of her life when she was changing in the locker room of a Gold's Gym in LA. LA-based singer-songwriter Tish Hyman shockingly had her membership to the gym revoked after she called out a transgender woman for being in the women's changing rooms.
Gold's Gym, men, grown men with big in the women's locker room, and that's why I'm getting kicked out. And I want to make sure the girls know. The fuck? Everybody saw that man in the fucking locker room. No one saying shit, and I'm fucking done with it. It's stupid.
I'm with her.
It's dangerous. Me naked in front of a man without my permission. But I ain't the one who gets kicked out the gym, y'all. I'm terminated for not wanting men in the locker room.
Hyman then went on to confront the trans woman, supported by other biological men in the corridor of the gym.
How are you?
Did you tell me or not that women like to see?
Asking me a fucking question.
Exactly. Get out of the way now. No. Now he knows how to be a man, right? Now he knows how to be a man. Stay out of the women's locker room. We don't want it. He needs to have his gym membership revoked for that shit. And the woman told you. He assaulted me. The girl told already. We already filed reports. No.
Wait. He said last time this happened? Is this... Clearly this isn't his first rodeo, allegedly. From what I'm hearing, he said the last time this happened. So does that mean this has happened before and Gold's Gym just let him get away with it? That's kind of what it allegedly is sounding like. I'm gonna say allegedly just for my sake.
I want the video.
You can't get rid of me for this. I'm a woman and I have every right to not want a man in the restroom when I'm naked. There are girls naked in there.
Going right back
like
into
it's okay.
the restroom.
It's not okay.
Hyman then recounted her confronting experience when she returned to her car.
Got a video of this grown man walking into the restroom, not a single person dragging him out. Any sane human being would clearly see how wrong this is and clearly see how much of a violation this is. Oh, but so many people on the left political party, even especially in politics, when they're asked about the cases of young boys dressing up and pretending to be women, going into the girls section of the bathroom and assaulting a girl, they always want to gloss over that. There's so many examples of this. One of the biggest examples I can think of, Surrounded series with Michael Knowles, and they were talking about trans people, and he was sitting across from, what's that trans man's name? That man's name, Blossom. And Michael Knowles literally brought up a whole bunch of examples, real cases that actually happen of young boys and men assaulting women in the restroom, dressing and pretending to be trans or pretending to be a woman, and assaulting a girl. And you know what Blossom did? You know what this grown man pretending to be a woman did? He said, I don't even think you know what you're talking about. Completely glossed over it and tried to put the blame on cis men, which are biological men. We don't call men, real men, cis, or real women cis. They're just men and women. And if you want proof of that, go watch the Surrounded series. Go watch it.
I just had the worst experience ever at the gym, at Gold's Gym, and I think this is probably happening at gyms across America. We're like, trans women are going into the women's locker room and not really caring about how women feel about it. And it's really hurtful, yo. Like, how you gonna say you wanna be a woman or that you are a woman, but you don't give a fuck how women feel? Today I was naked in the locker room. I turned around and there's a man there in boy clothes, lip gloss, standing there looking at me, I'm butt naked. So the first thing I think is maybe there's a worker in here, maybe I missed the sign. I say the word sir to say, sir, what are you doing in here? He goes, don't fucking talk to me. I'm a woman. I have a right to be in here. Immediately, I'm fucking pissed because I'm butt naked. I feel violated. I feel like weird. Like, I don't want to deal with this, right? So the girls are walking in and they're seeing the commotion and they actually chime in and say, yo, I don't know why he's in here. He's not supposed to be in here. And then I talk to the people that work at Gold's Gym and they don't really have anything to do. They just like, oh, we can file a report about it, incident report. What the fuck is going on? Like,
what the gym should have done, drag his behind out.
listen, how can
Then again, apparently this is in LA, so I mean, that
say
makes sense.
you're a woman or you want to be a woman and you don't care how women feel?
She then went on to demand that trans women not be allowed in women's locker rooms.
Why do you guys think it's okay for men to be in the women's restroom? And like, when is the cutoff point? Is it like, oh, you cut off your penis, you can come in here? Why aren't women making the laws? And if you really want to fucking be safe and feel good, why don't we just make trans restrooms?
She makes a point, but making trans restrooms aren't going to solve anything. They just need to go to the men's restroom. There is no cutoff point. I don't think there should be a cutoff point. If you were born a man, you go in the men's restroom. I don't care if you had surgery done. I don't care how feminine you look. Your birth certificate says you were a man and you were born as a man, still go to the men's restroom.
Because it ain't right.
Online commentators were shocked by the response of the gym, with this person saying, "Zero respect for women's rights to privacy and safety. They better fix this. There are other gyms out there. Make it make sense." And this commentator agreed, saying Gold's Gym kicked the woman out and not the man who invaded the female locker room. Unreal. And Gold's Gym's members have already started speaking out, cancelling their memberships and demanding change.
Hey guys, Erin Elizabeth, Health Nut News. I was just going to Gold's Gym to work out when I saw the story about this woman being banned or kicked out of Gold's Gym for being upset because she was naked and had a man staring at her in the locker room. And she said, "Sir, what are you doing?" And Gold's kicked her out, even though he swore at her and verbally abused her and was staring at her naked, because Gold's always sides with these men who like to pretend to dress up like girls and go into our restrooms. The Beverly Center, where the Gold's is located, was my old gym when I lived in LA a decade before I got smart and moved to Florida. Now Gold's is my gym here. I will be canceling today. I may be in their live recording. I don't know yet. We'll see. But I want to let you know immediately that I will not stand for some disgusting place like that bans the woman, the poor woman who's naked in the shower and has some guy, totally staring her down, looking at her, watching her. She said he looked like a guy. But because Gold's allows these men to go in there and say, oh, I identify as a woman, this shit is going on and it's going to stop. And I would like you to boycott Gold's Gym with me. And I would like to encourage all of you, if you would like to join me in a boycott against Gold's. It's easy. You probably have to go in. I'm going to find out here in a minute. Cancel your membership and you can join another gym. Not to the gym.
Men, grown men with big in the women's locker room. And that's why I'm getting kicked out. And I want to make sure the girls know.
I'm sure many of you have already seen this video. I don't know all the details yet, but supposedly this man who now identifies as a woman, this
grown man.
But supposedly this man,
a grown man, by the way. Oh, we already knew that, right? Mr. Andy NGO. Wow. So this is the person that they allowed into the women's locker room.
This man, who now identifies as a woman, was in the women's locker room at a Gold's Gym in LA, exposing himself, saying lewd comments to women. And it isn't the first time that it happened. When he was confronted by the woman in this video, Tish, asking him, "Why are you in the women's locker room?" It caused a scene. The police were called and Tish was kicked out of Gold's Gym. That man was also escorted out by police. Now, regardless of politics, we should all agree that women have the right to feel safe and comfortable in a women's locker room without having to see a grown man naked. So Tish, thank you. I applaud you for your bravery, for sticking up for yourself and for other women. I personally spoke to Tish. She's very stressed out, having lost her gym membership, a place she loves to go, losing over 100 pounds there. So I am personally going to help her find a new gym in the LA area, a place where she'll feel safe and comfortable. And this won't happen, and I'm going to pay for it too. So thank you, Tish. You are a hero.
Men and women, we're both different, and we both need our own spaces. So we need to stay out of each other's way. I'm sure there are people out there defending this and think that, oh, because it's a trans man, no, they shouldn't be kicked out. This is discrimination, this is transphobia. I'm sure those people are out there somewhere. I don't want to see them. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can be notified when I upload a new video. Please be safe out there. Have your protection, whatever you need. And if you need to, take a shower at home. I mean, you shouldn't need to. That's the whole point of paying for a gym membership. But do whatever you need to do to make sure you stay safe. Make sure you keep God first. And I'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.